now there's a trend where single young men are dating married women. And, the question is, but this is our country. We know our country is quite religious. We have discipline, our faith. What is happening? So we're just trying to...
Welcome back to Simply Betty. Today we're discussing a topic sensitive but yet very important. We're discussing promiscuity in marriage. From the angle of a recent video I saw on YourView. YourView is a show on TV show, a Nigerian television station, where I saw the ladies of YourView, about 5 or 6 ladies, had a discussion, a very deep discussion about why women cheat and why the women have extramarital affairs and why this is so rampant, it's so common in Nigeria these days. And I'm not sure if it's just in Nigeria, but they were saying it's really common and it's something that is really alarming. Like, what's going on here? Why do women cheat? Why are women cheating? I want us to go deep into this topic together. Please, if you're here for the first time, you're just seeing my face for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel, like, share, and comment to this very video. Put all your opinions below in the comment section, and I would come back to it. But if you've been here before and you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you still doing? Go right now, hit the subscribe button and subscribe to Simply Betty.
Statement of Nigeria has always been that controversial country that seems to preach one thing and we act on another, right? So even despite this topic, we can mention 1,001 things that we say, but we never do. So is it really just the topic or is it just the system? Because nothing that we ever say, we really do.
Okay, so one of the perspectives they were looking at was someone mentioned, do women cheat for a revenge? Do they cheat on their husbands because they want to revenge for him cheating on them first? Others say women are naturally polygamous. I don't know how true this is. That the way African men believe men are naturally polygamous. YourView ladies said women are also or can also be naturally polygamous. Only that society forced women to be silent and to be, whilst men are free. Men are allowed to cheat, to do whatever they want to do, even marry 3, 2, 4 women, call it polygamy and say they are polygamous in nature. But women are not allowed. Is it that women cannot cheat, or is it really that they're not allowed, or is it the culture, society, religion? Is that what has kept women from cheating, or is it that their nature cannot cheat? I want you to please put your opinions below. Do you think women see men that they also admire out there and they look at them and go like, oh wow, that man is cute? Do you think so? If they do you think they can? Do you think women want to go ahead and cheat on their husbands? Or why are these women cheating? I don't know how to put the question. Are they cheating because they want to just revenge? It's not really their nature. It's not what they do. They don't have it inside of them. But their husband has done it and they just want to revenge. Is that what women are doing? Or do you think women are also polygamous in nature, like African men claims to be polygamous in nature? They will tell you their forefathers did it, their grandfathers did it, their fathers did it, and they are also doing it. When a Nigerian man, a married Nigerian man, is having extramarital affairs, a lot of people are indifferent. They feel like he can marry that woman if he wants. It's allowed. They feel like men are allowed to do these things, to marry whomever they want to marry. They can have 1, 2, 3 wives in the same week. They can have a wedding on Monday, have another one on Wednesday. I'm just exaggerating, don't mind me. But African men, especially Nigerian men, believe they can marry as many wives as they want. They will tell you 4 is the limit. 4, they can have as much as they want, but women are not allowed. When women do these things, like even when a woman is divorced and she's trying to remarry, they stigmatize her, they call her names, they say all sorts. They make it look like it's so terrible that this woman has divorced and she's trying to remarry. But the men would actually marry 3 women under the same roof and they feel like this is okay. And people are saying no to these things. People, not even the Gen Zs, a lot of people are saying no, no, no to these things. They are saying we've had enough of this nonsense. You must put a stop to it. And they're taking it to a different level. This is not me. This is not my opinion. This is what I've seen on Your View. And they're saying if men are cheating, then women too can cheat. The same blood that flows in the body of the men flows in the body of the women. They are saying if a man says he's tired of eating egusi, he's tired of eating eba, he's tired of eating rice, a woman can also say, woo, I'm also tired of eating eba. I'm also tired of eating rice. I'm also tired of eating all these things. So therefore, I'm also going to cheat. And they're saying if a man is allowed to marry 2 wives, the women too are beginning to think about it. They're thinking about, okay, what if we also have 2 husbands under the same roof? And some other people are saying this is sodomic in nature. This is deadly. You are calling on the wrath of God. You are calling on the anger of God upon yourselves when you do these things. It's a sin. It's not allowed. It's a no-no. Not just for the women, mind you, for both men and women.
Saying let's be faithful in relationship, we know they do them. When it comes to saying let's be honest in church, some of us, most of us, are not also honest, right? When it comes to even business, being authentic and being transparent. You invest in properties. You have people who they sign contracts, and it's never the truth. There's no authenticity. There's no integrity with all these things.
So a lot of people are saying African society allows men to express multiple relationships, but they condition the women to appear monogamous. Now that women have freedom, the way the world is going now, where men can decide to be different, have different sexuality, women can have different sexuality. Some are expressing all sort of ideas coming up now. I'm not sure where this whole thing is driving everyone out. But one thing I know for sure is that this is end time. Whether you like it or not, the times are dark, the end is near. All the signs of the end time we're seeing already. Even sitting down to have all these discussions about women cheating in their marriages, man marrying 4 wives and cheating, just all sort of evil and atrocities going on in the world. I feel like is a sign. It's a sign. It tells you something is going on. There is an unrest. People are not settled. I can see it's almost like there's a spirit. There's something that has gone into everyone. Like your husband is cheating, you have to cheat too, and people are buying these ideas.
Insist that it's a balanced equation right now is because I'm not talking about being the woman home and marrying the woman. We're talking about dating single people. It's balanced now because before we have this notion, or the society has made us feel that it's only a man that cannot just stick to a goosey. Oh, the man must look out there. Like you said, a man is naturally polygamous in nature. Now you see that women are actually finding happiness for themselves in other younger guys. So yes, it's true. And what it means is that if you decide to get married now in this present reality that we are in, you should be totally committed to your partner. Now, not just saying that, oh, I am committed to you. You have to ensure that once she gives birth, that romance, that love, that affection, that care is there. Because it's not there, she looks for it out there.
All right, I hear you.
People are buying, especially in the next 10 years from now. I don't even know what we're going to be saying, because in another 10 years from now, I will not be shocked if women are truly, truly polygamous, like having 3, 4 women. I mean, having 2, 3 men living in the same house under the same roof as their husbands.
Just when a thing breaks and it's not fixed, the ripple effects it will keep getting worse. So yes, there was a time when it wasn't normal for it to be the other way around. It was one-sided, and we accepted it long enough, and then there's a feeling of if they can do it, I can do it too. And I think that's where we are. It's a case of men have been doing it, so why can't women do it? Even though two wrongs don't make a right. We need to go back to why are people doing this.
Where women are putting on masculinity and men are putting on femininity. You would go to the salon and see a lot of men in the salon, like having pedicure, they're doing facials, they're putting makeup on. You see men actually doing things that are really, really feminine. And you will see women now lifting things up, having all the muscles, looking at like men toning up. It's good, it's healthy. I'm not saying don't tone up, but I'm just saying there's like a switch. The power is moving from the men, and I can see like the women becoming so influential, so powerful. All the big careers that used to be for men, women are taking up all these industries. They're doing big things, and they're saying if we can do these big things like the men, if we can be this masculine like the men, if we can make the bills 50-50, what's the point of being in a marriage where the man is not even faithful? They're saying that they see men out there and that they are attracted to or that attracts them as well, but they believe that they've got something with their husbands and they chose to be faithful, to be humble, and to stay in the marriage out of love. But if you take that love out and the man starts to cheat, these women are saying, what then is the point?
Many years and many centuries, marriage has been the prize, dangled in front of a woman. Children have been the prize dangled in front of a woman. If you lose your marriage, you lose your children, you are nothing in society. But it is changing.
Some women don't.
I've seen women now who don't mind leaving the kids and moving on with their life. I'm not going with the children. No. I will leave them for you. You handle them. And she moves on and she's living her life happily. Nothing is stopping her. We have those women. So you ask yourself, there's something that I always say. Do not take a battle where you have no spoils. So you need to check your priorities. If marriage is the most important to you, please don't fight this battle that Tope has said. Find a way, whether he misbehaves or not. When he comes back, make food for him, pet him, take him to the other room, bless him, pray for him, do everything to keep him. If that is the only thing that gives you joy, or one of the things that you put in your list of priorities is number one. But if you are a kind of woman who life is life. As long as you are happy, as long as you're fulfilled, whether there's marriage or they remove the marriage or it doesn't stop you from living. They remove the children or it doesn't stop you from living. And you feel that the only way I can make my husband understand that I have value is if you go outside, I go outside. And you know you can fight that war. Please fight that war. It will work for you. But women need to be truthful to themselves. What are my priorities? I've seen women who chose not to marry. They just focused on their career. They are living their life. They are excited about it. I have an auntie of over 70-something years now, who she never married, she never had children, she still doesn't want to, she doesn't admire you. She's an auntie to so many other people's children, and she's living her life.
Happy.
Yes.
If they can do every other thing the man is doing and the man is still cheating, why can't they do the same? And they're saying, give them a few years from now, they're going to have mansions because they have the money, they can afford it, and they're going to have 2 to 3 men live under their roof with them and have fun the way the men are having fun. And one of the YourView ladies also said, Tokwe said, maybe this will make people sit tight in their marriage. When men know that when they cheat, the women are out to cheat as well. So maybe the men will sit down and start behaving themselves.
How did we get here? Yeah. A lot of things have happened. Water has passed under the bridge. Many women are embittered in their marriage. They are sitting in that marriage saying that he has done it for many years, and so now I'm going to do, and we're returning evil for evil, and we're creating a more broken society. So
when men know that if they choose to marry 2 wives, the women can say, me too, I want to have 2 husbands. There's commotion everywhere. The world is going gaga. There's madness going everywhere, and God is just sitting and watching all of you and saying, are these the people I created in my own nature, in my own image? How are they living their lives like this? Go and ask those who lived in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah, if you know any of them, if they still exist. They got destruction. God destroyed them. Serious destruction came upon Sodom and Gomorrah, and God utterly destroyed them.
So there's a lot of things that we're going to continue to see that are not normal to us based on culture and all of that. As a Christian, this entire conversation just feels like, what are we discussing? This is not normal. Can we just go back to what is right and wrong? But even in the Bible, there was sodomy. So it means it's always been with us. We've always walked back from the wrong, and then we get back to God. And then we walk back into the wrong, and then we get back to God. So yes, I don't think it is just a payback thing. I think that payback is an excuse to explore that part of our being. Payback is an excuse for women to do what they really want to do. But here's the thing. I believe that this might strengthen marriages. I believe this act.
Wherever there is such sins going on, destructions are bound to happen. And don't take the mercies of God for granted. Don't take God's kindness and love for granted, because when you seek for his wrath, the wrath can actually come. It can come upon a nation. When it came upon Sodom and Gomorrah, it affected all the inhabitants. It can come upon any nation. When COVID happened, people thought it was the wrath of God coming. But I'm not saying it's not, but I don't know. People thought it was the wrath of God coming. People started to give their lives. I saw idol worshippers throwing their idols into water. This was COVID that just came. It was a testing. It was like a tester, just to say, okay, all of you. People started to give their lives and to worship God and say, oh, the gods of the Christian, the God of the whatever. People were crying, calling on Jesus. I was like, oh my God. So you can actually be this, you can actually believe in God this much because you have seen just an iceberg, just a tiny part of it. If the wrath of God really, really comes upon this earth, who can stand it? Let's be careful what we preach. Let's be careful what we teach. Let's be careful what we push out there. And let's be careful how we allow the world rule us and make us do things that we shouldn't even be doing. I'm not speaking to the YourView ladies that they've done anything wrong. No, they were just analyzing these things and giving different perspectives of it. But I am saying to those people out there pushing the agenda of a woman marrying two men or a man marrying two women, they are both wrong. To me, a man should be married to one woman. A woman should be married to one man. This is what the Bible teaches. This is what I believe and understand as a Christian. Anything other than this is fallacy. It's teaching the wrong teaching. It's turning the Bible upside down. Is looking for the anger of God and looking for the wrath of God. There was also the perspective of why are single people looking for married people? Why? Why is it that a lot of single people now are looking for married people? Single men are looking for married women. Single women are looking for married men.
They don't want any form of stress. Yes. They don't want anybody to nag them. They don't want anybody to keep demanding. They want to relax and be taken care of. You go to the salons these days, they are the ones making their hair. They are doing their pedicure. We had that conversation a few days ago in the makeup room. They are grooming themselves. And now they meet the elderly, a bit midlife women who have groomed themselves. A woman in her 40s already knows who she is. She's doing her business. She's doing her job. She knows that when I come to you, I'm just coming to refresh. I am not stressing you. Those men latch on. That's one of the reasons it seems like a lot of them would just prefer. You see that elderly 40-something.
Anyway.
40, let me just go
I hear that,
so I can have my peace. And I see them. They are the ones smoking the shishas. They are the ones carrying pen up and down. They are smoking. They are the ones that are very dirty. They are not grooming themselves very well. I don't know if it's about the age. I can't really remember how well groomed I was at their age. But those are some of the things that their men, their age, are seeing and saying, I don't want to have this. I had a friend who was giving me, he's broken up with 3 girls, and all the 3 girls were all doing Igbo. Yes. And they were educated. One was a lawyer, the other one was an accountant. Brilliant girls, but they were deeply into all those things. That's one, and it's like in his head, where will I see a wife now in this generation? So many young men are seeing that, these girls are not for us, because those girls still have their eyes on the elderly men who are probably married, who can fund their lifestyle, and they're not paying attention to their age mates. And the age mates are saying that, I can't even deal with you people right now. Let me go for those elderly women. So that's where there's like an imbalance. We just need to go back to, I don't know whether it's parenting now or how young women should be young women.
Is it
Parenting.
parenting?
I don't know.
I
I will fast
goes to
about
the
it.
details.
Just take your time.
I just
And Obianuju just explained it in a very short note. She just said it. She said, young people, a lot of young girls now are they're smoking things, drinking things, partying, clubbing out. They're not acting like they're ready for marriage at all. And the men who are kind of ready for marriage, they're looking at these ladies, they're like, where can we find a wife? Are these the people we want to marry now? Where can we find a true woman that is even decent and responsible? Where can we find them? And because we cannot find them, okay, we will do with these women in their 40s and 50s because they are very responsible. They look after themselves, they're kept. And like Obianuju said, have you really seen what women are looking like? Women in their 60s are looking like they're in their 40s.
Talking about why a lot of young men are attracted to elderly women right now and married women. Have you seen women in their 40s how they look? Have you seen like in their 50s, in their 60s? Have you seen how they look? When we're growing up, we know how our mothers used to look at 30 something. They're already aging. They are at 40 something. They're already looking old. Then the cultural dressing and all of that too. Now you see a woman in her 40s, she stands with a woman in her 20s, they are competing. If not for maybe small wrinkles in the face and all of that, you cannot even tell when you see their body. Now, 1, 2, women in their 40s or elderly women have lived, they have seen life. They are not in that space where they are contending with the men. And let's not forget that the world is changing in such a way that the feminine is rising. Yes. Let me go there. A lot of our men are operating in their feminine energy. Feminine energy means that they are there more to receive compared to our own fathers that were in their masculine energy to provide, protect, and give, and So the men we have now, our sons, our younger Gen Z boys now, they are in their feminine. They don't want any form of stress. They don't want anybody to nag them. They don't want anybody to keep demanding. They want to relax and be taken care of. You go to the salons these days, they are the ones making their hair. They are doing their pedicure.
Women in their 40s are looking like they're in their 30s. Women in their 30s are looking like they're in their 20s. Like people are going down 10, 15, 20 years, looking younger than their age. You will see a woman, she will tell you, oh, she's got 4 children in the university. And you will look at her like she's got 2 graduates and 2 children in the university. And you'll be like, as in, I thought this woman was like 35 or 30. How come she has? And by the time she tells you, I'm turning 55 next week, you'll be like, what are you talking about? In the past, it wasn't like that. When women used to tie wrapper on their chest like that everywhere. Gone are the days. Things are changing. Women are getting more and more civilized, westernized, educated, and they're achieving a lot of things in life. They're doing so many big projects. One of the biggest gatherings and projects that you find, they are head by women. Women are doing things. They're having big organizations, big companies. They're doing businesses. They're doing things even more than men. A lot of women are doing big things than men these days. So if they're doing all these things and they're paying bills and working really hard, they will not tolerate nonsense. I won't lie to you. If you're that man out there still thinking that you're living in the past where you want to eat your cake and have it, trust me, like this lady I've all discussed, is it that your wife will be cheating as well? Two of you will just realize that the man is cheating, the woman is cheating. 2 nuclear bombs coming together. And if you say, oh, you want to destroy the marriage, the woman is ready to destroy as well. In fact, the Gen Zs that I see now, when they are leaving you, they are not even ready to take their children. You will be nursing children by a single father. Give another 10 years, you will see a lot of single fathers because the young girls out there, the girls in their 18, 19, 20, they won't take no rubbish. What our parents took, that we are saying we will not take, they will not even take what we are taking. They won't take it. I'm telling you. So if you're a man, it's either you sit tight. If you're a woman, you love each other and you stay in the marriage out of love. But if you say you're not staying in the marriage or you are there and your leg is outside, your eyes are outside, the women are saying to you, they are outside as well. If you hear Italawa, Amunudu, Italawa, Amuludu, Itawada, is it Itawada, Italawa? The Waki's Cookhouse is my personal business, registered business, licensed business, a 5-star catering business, licensed with all the insurance for the public insurance and everything you need to have, all the paperwork you need from a caterer would be provided by me. This is a kitchen where we cook for parties, for gatherings, for occasions, for whatever you're doing, whatever celebration you're having. We'll come and have it with you. We'll come with our ushers, with our staff members to serve you and serve your guests. We also have rental equipment. You can rent like table covers, chair covers. You can rent tablecloth, chair covers. You can rent plates. You can rent charger plates, crockery sets, spoon, fork, knife, napkins, even glasswares, winewares for your toast, for your drinks, for all your guests to have fun. Everything you need to cater for your guests, we have them at the Waki's Cookhouse. You can contact us on the number showing on the screen. That's our number. Follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, and on our new YouTube channel called Chef B, where we will be sharing with you a lot of catering events. We'll be sharing with you different dishes with their nutritional content, with the cultural background of these dishes. We want to bring to you a whole lot of important things: health tips, nutritional content of food, different food items, recipes and preparation methods, and we will bring to you food from different cultures of Africa, especially in Nigeria. Please stay tuned to Simply Betty, stay tuned to the Waki's Cookhouse, stay tuned to Chef Betty. All of these platforms are coming to you with rich episodes. Like, share, and subscribe to all of my channels. Thank you. Bye. That's what the women are saying. And I'm just worried about the entire world. Like, I'm worried about the amount of darkness coming to the world. I'm worried about how bad things have gone. How did we get here? How did we get here? Is it that churches are not teaching the word? Or is it that people are deaf? They're not hearing the word? Like Obeyan, did you ask, is it parenting? Where is this problem coming from? Is it parenting? Is it just end time, like I said? Or is it just end time? Is it that Satan is just trying to buy a lot of souls to go to hell? Because I don't get it. Why people just see things that are bad and it seems okay to them? Like, nothing seems bad anymore. Nothing seems bad anymore. What used to be taboo? What used to be a sin? What used to be, oh my God, did you do that? How did you do that?
It's okay to date a married woman. There used to be a time they would say that men, once they hear you're married or they see that ring they run away. It's a taboo. But what is happening now? There's no fear. There used to be a fear of those jazz things. Are they not working anymore? What's happening?
It's just, when a thing breaks and it's not fixed, the ripple effect, it will keep getting worse. So yes, there was a time when it wasn't normal for it to be the other way around. It was one-sided, and we accepted it long enough, and then there's a feeling of, if they can do it, I can do it too. And I think that's where we are. It's a case of men have been doing it, so why can't women do it? Even though two wrongs don't make a right. We need to go back to why are people doing this.
They're calling the gods to swear for you. They're calling, they're asking you to go somewhere and lay a curse that you didn't do. It used to be a big thing, a woman cheating in a marriage in those days. It used to be a big thing, like in some cultures. Like you just heard us say, in some cultures, even in a place like Benin, Edo State, I'm from Edo State, it used to be a big thing.
Cultural lies have been told to us that right now we're seeing it and say, hey, it's not a lie. They just lied. It is a lie, sorry, they just lied to us. You will see that some of those beliefs then against a woman meeting a single man out of the marriage were just against women. Because the men, they were free to see Samakwe outside and there is no consequences. But you see, they will say, and my mom used to say that, a Benin woman can never cheat on her husband.
Especially
And I remember I asked her, I said, Mommy, why? He said, it's against the law. It's against the rule, the cultural culture. He said, you want to kill your children? Thank you. You want to kill your children? I said, Mommy, who told you? He said, hey, do you want to call your uncle that is in the Oba Palace? I'm like, okay, so you see that there are some kind of cultural beliefs that were against the women then. And now women are beginning to see that, those things were just to subdue us. We're just to press us down from being happy. We're exploring now and we're happy. And what this just says is that if you decide to go into marriage, be committed to your partner. It's not just before it was broken like this. Now it's balanced. Both a married man can go out there and meet a single woman. A married woman too can go out there and meet a single man, and she's very happy. So the equation right now is balance. So what does it mean?
Let me ask you why. Let me tell you why I said is it. So with the man,
you would not see an Edo married woman cheat on her husband because there used to be spiritual consequences. Like we knew it right from when we were babies. Because I saw people run mad. I know a woman who had 2 sons and 3 daughters, 5 good children for her husband, and she cheated. She became mentally debilitated. She went mad. And when the family gathered to say, what happened, they just knew the kind of madness. You would already know when you see it. Like people know the nature of how the madness would look. They're like, oh, she cheated. And I used to be so scared as a child, like, oh my God. So when people cheat, they just go mad. It was a common thing. It was a cultural thing. It was a thing they did diabolically. Like, is it diabolically? I don't even know what to call it, but it's not godly. It's not biblical. It's not from the Bible. So whatever they got the powers to do that, I don't know. But I come from, you're a married woman and you dare cheat, you are gone for it. Even when a friend lost her husband some years back and wanted to remarry, it was a big issue. They had to do all sorts of sacrifices. She had to travel to the husband's town several times for them to like wash her clean so that she can move on with another man. She had to put on some sort of wristband, which I saw, she showed me. She had to put that on for a while so that that wristband can, I'm not sure what they're doing, but she just had to be cleansed completely, because if she goes into it and it's coming across like adultery, even though the man is late and she has not washed herself from that marriage, it's still adultery to them. If she's doing it secretly, it's still adultery, even though the man is late. It was that bad. But what I can see now, forget it. People are coming out to say, why are you telling that lies to? They're coming out to say it's a lie. Women are coming out to say all those things are lies. They are lies. They are just things done to force women to keep quiet, to force women to accept rubbish, to force women to accept cheating men, to force women to be in polygamous home, to force women to just accept all sort of rubbish. And they are saying, no to this, we are not accepting it anymore. They are saying if the men cheat, they will cheat. They are saying if the men can marry 2 women and call it polygamy, they can also marry 2 men and call it polygamy, and they live under the same roof with these men and life goes on. And they're saying they will not tolerate nonsense. So these men are saying that they prefer young girls because they are married. I won't say they're responsible. They are married. They have a family. So they want young girls that are just walking everywhere, smoking, drinking, doing things, taking shisha, clubbing, and they just want to fund the girls' lifestyle and mess up with them because they know that these girls don't even want marriage. They just want older men to fund their lifestyle. And the older men are saying, we don't mind, we will fund your lifestyle because we are married. We just want to have fun. And that's it. And they're saying the reason why single girls are also single guys are also going for married men is because married women is because they feel like the young girls are clubbing, drinking, smoking, taking shisha. They can't even marry these girls because they're not responsible. And they're saying, okay, these women are more responsible. They are more articulate. They are cool, calm, and collected, are well behaved. Besides, they also have money. The same way young girls are going for older men to get money, young boys are going for older women to get money as well. The same way men are cheating, that same way women are cheating. So everything is becoming so equal now. Like, and this equality, where it's taking this life to, I don't even understand it, because I feel like everything is just going so fast. In the last 10 years, so much has happened. In another 10 years, so much will happen. AI has come. A lot of things is going on. So many things are going. You need to catch up. You can't sleep there and just be backwards. You need to catch up with it and see where is the world at. Where are we going to? And shine your eyes so that you can live right. Because the Bible says that the sons of Issachar, they understood times and seasons. We are in a season that as Christians, we need to understand. There's an agenda the world is pushing, and I'm worried about the Gen Zs. I'm worried about people under 20 especially. I'm really worried about them. And we need to be very, very prayerful as a people. As a nation, as a family, as a parent, we need to be extremely prayerful for this young generation, because where the world is going to, it can be disastrous. Because the amount of freedom these men have, the women want the same amount of freedom. There is truth in how culture shaped behavioral expectations. I won't lie to you. For women, the way culture shaped their behavior, I accept that. Yes, culture really, really shaped the behavior of women and allowing men to live their life recklessly. But cultural suppression does not automatically equal natural desires. If your natural desire is there, no matter how culture suppresses it, it will not win. Your desires will still come at the end of the day. Your emotional dissatisfaction, your loneliness, your neglect, the opportunities you have, like meeting other people, it would matter a lot, and it would matter more than nature. It would matter more than culture. It would matter more than society. Sometimes it would even matter more than religion, except if you are really, really born again, genuinely born again, and understands the word of God. Because you will see married women who are Christians still cheat. Married men who are Christians, they're even pastors, they're so religious, they don't miss the church, they don't miss anything out of church. They are forced to get to church, last to leave the church. They live their life for the church, live their lives for, like, when you see them, you see God. They're like the partner of Jesus. They say Jesus is on the right, they're on the left. That's what impression you would have. They still go ahead and do what? And become promiscuous. They live their lives. So it is really, really scary. And when women are now saying, we can do the same, where are we going to end? Where is the world going to end? What's going to happen to our children and grandchildren? Are you worried as I'm worried? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing how much people are pushing out there for things that shouldn't even be accepted? Everybody choosing what they want to be. Like, I can choose today that I'm no longer a person, I'm a table. I don't understand it. I can choose that I'm no longer human, or I'm a table now, or I'm a light. From tomorrow, just call me table. No, I'm a woman. I'm human and a woman, created by God, beautifully and wonderfully made by God Almighty. And when you start to change all of these things, they're asking for the anger of God. Marrying 2 women, 3 women, saying is right because society allows you, because you're a man. You are calling for the wrath of God. And the woman to saying, I will do the same. If the men can do, I will do it. That's Sodom and Gomorrah nature that you're looking for. Go and ask what happened to them. Maybe you don't know the full story. Go and read it. It's in the Bible. Hear the full gist. They didn't go scot-free. They were destroyed, utterly destroyed. The warning for you is that revenge cheating never heals betrayal. If your man cheats on you and you think cheating back on him would heal your the betrayal you feel, it would not. Rather, it would multiply your pain. Self-control is what defines character. Polygamous doesn't define anything. Your self-control defines character, not polygamous tendencies. If you have a tendency to be polygamous in nature, whether you're a man or a woman, I feel it's the same. Society has been really unfair by excusing men and making them do these bad things. Infidelity while shaming women. Men go ahead into infidelity, promiscuity, cheating, and everything, and they are excused for doing it, while women are shamed for doing it. Now, two wrongs never makes a right. Two wrongs cannot make a right. If your man cheats and you go ahead to cheat, he will face the judgment, he will face the consequences. Forget about the earthly judgment and earthly consequences. You would face yours, he will face his. It's a personal thing. Remember, salvation is very personal. If a man does it or a woman does it, ask God to forgive them. If you cannot keep up, I would say go. Your marriage is not, to me, marriage is not compulsory. Nobody will force you to be in a marriage where you have lockerheads and that someone is going to kill someone. You don't have to be there. No. Rather than allowing that marriage push you to do what you're not supposed to do, I would advise you just walk away. Leave the marriage, go on your own and find peace with God and be peaceful with your life. And you will be able to forgive yourself. But if you stay in that marriage and you choose to cheat, your husband is cheating, and both of you are doing it side by side, like Tope mentioned, it's just going to be a disaster. Because Tope did mention that if someone, how did she put it again? He said it's like two countries at war. They both have nuclear weapons. And they know that, this country know that if you throw your nuclear weapon and I throw mine, there's going to be disaster. So everybody choose to make peace. Oh, let's make peace. She has the nuclear weapon and I have it too. Let's make peace. So that's where women are driving at now. They're saying that if you can cheat, I can cheat as well. Let everybody cheat and let's just see what happens.
But here's the thing. I believe that this might strengthen marriages. I believe this act of women equally paying back, cheating as you cheat, will strengthen marriages. There's something in the military world called mutually assured destruction, which is everybody has a nuclear weapon. So I know if you shoot your nuclear weapon, I shoot my own. We are mutually assured of destruction. We maintain peace. So when in marriages, the man and the woman both know that we are mutually assured of destroying this home. If you do anyhow, you destroy this home. Because if you do and I will do the anyhow and this home is over. So you now go back and ask yourself, do I want to do that anyhow? Babe outside? Is that small girl that does not want to manage 1 naira that I am feeding and taking care of, is she worth me missing my marriage? The girl too will tell herself, is that driver or that man that is servicing me, is he worth me losing my marriage? Mutually assured destruction, marriage is over, we maintain our marriage. Both of you will now come back home on your knees and love each other and make it work. We'll go and do the surgery when we need to do the surgery. We'll go and carry we'll build our muscles and whichever way we make the marriage work.
Bam! Interesting perspective. I've got that.
Things are changing. Women are saying no to nonsense. Men are refusing to stop this nonsense. Young people are saying, what's the point for the so-called marriage? The married people, those who are married, what examples are they showing to the singles? Like, why do we have to get married if this is what marriage is all about? We need to change all these narratives. We need to change all these perspectives. We need to let our children see the light. We need to let them know the truth. We need to stop this agenda from the pit of hell. And we need to be very, very truthful and stand with the truth at all times. I'm just going to give you my final perspective. The agenda that roles are shifting, women are becoming more financially powerful and stable. They are becoming more independent. They are behaving like men, and men are being taken care of financially even by these women, losing the traditional masculine roles. Do you understand? Losing the what makes a man, like they're becoming less dominant. Therefore, women feel more and more empowered to also cheat like this men, to act like the men, to also become polygamous like this men. And gender roles are indeed shifting globally. Gender roles are shifting, especially seeing that woman in America in polygamy with 2 men. I feel like that's like a mental case. I'm sorry. But infidelity is not about this masculinity. No, it's not even about femininity. It's all about values. It's about discipline. Listen, it's about your character as a person. It's whether you're a man or a woman, you're a person, you're human. Money and independence only reveal what was already in the heart. It's what you already carry inside your heart that money you're looking for would reveal. When you're looking for money, the first thing that comes on your mind, that's exactly who you are. Whether, even if you are not looking for money, that is you. You are who you are. Promiscuity, cheating, polygamous, committing sin here and there, living a reckless life is just your personality. It has nothing to do with masculinity or femininity. You're a man, you're a woman. If you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person. If what you listen to, what you watch, what you take in, what you learn from, who are your mentors, what orientation do you have with life, where do you learn from, what movies do you watch, what church do you attend, what do you listen to, who are your preachers, who are your teachers, who are your spiritual guidance, what do you believe in? Those are the things that would decide for you what turn your life will take. That's the truth. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you're a good person, you're a good person. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person. I see everybody as we're all human beings. If I see a person, that's a person first. Before I decide, oh, this is a man or a woman. First, you're a person. I first see you as a person. So whatever you do as a man or a woman, I'm not judging it because you're a man or you're a woman. I'm judging it because you are a person. And that's exactly how we should visit this whole topic. Please, once again, put all your comments down below. What do you think about this very topic? It's so interesting. I don't want to stop. What do you think about it? I would say finally, masculinity, femininity, whatever you call it, even if you say you are not both, if you say you are a table, whatever you call yourself, you are human to me. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Trust me. It doesn't increase your values. It doesn't reduce your values. The person you are is inside of you, and that's who you are. When you stop valuing covenant, when you stop valuing accountability, when you stop valuing respect, when you stop valuing godly principles, when you stop valuing the truth and you decide to choose to live a life of lies, a false life, a demonic life, a life from the pit of hell, a life from the gutters, a life from the end time agendas, and you choose to entangle yourself in all of this, all you are asking for is the wrath of God. And when it comes, I pray you find help. If you feel you need help, you're already entangled in these things and you need a quick help, find a Bible-believing church. Listen online to messages. Be prayerful. Go to church and let the word of God touch your life and heal you and turn your life around, be it a man or a woman. And don't forget, one man, one woman. It's something that we need to continue to preach the entire world and teach our children as well to believe in. No matter what lies the world is bringing, let's teach the truth. Teach the Bible to your children. Teach the truth to them. Condemn what is bad and evil before them so that they learn the truth from you, not what the society and the world is teaching today. Thank you for being a part of this video. Thank you for your comment. Subscribe to my channel, like, and share this video to your friends and family. I'll see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.